Hey everybody, welcome back to Double D Vintage Baseball Cards. I know it's been a little while since I made a video. I've been super busy with, the holidays, like everybody else. But I wanted to get on here and do a really quick video to celebrate my 3-year anniversary on YouTube. And that is today, January 6th. Now, I think I could upload this in time because I'm going to make it nice and short. And I just wanted to share some cards with you guys and a couple gifts. Nothing crazy, but just want to say thank you for everyone who has subscribed to me, commented, watched my videos. I can't thank you guys enough for your friendship. I love reading all the comments everyone leaves, even when I don't reply back. I have read every one of them. I'm getting worse at replying to comments as I go along, simply because I just do this for the enjoyment, and reading them is what it's about for me, and I can't thank you enough. And please, if you have questions, I always answer the questions. I just love it. I've had the best 3 years ever in the hobby. It's been so much fun. And just recently, I got a package in the mail 2 days ago from Paul Fast Breaks and Breakfast and Leah, his daughter, and they sent me an insane box full of epic gifts. And this is Leah's baseball card right here, just super epic, autographed rookie card, and it talks about her on the back. So I just want to shout out Paul, Fast Breaks, and Breakfast and say thank you so much for the insane gifts that you sent me. You know what they are, but I'm going to share them slowly as we go along, as I go along in this journey this year. But I had to share this. This thing just blew my socks off. They sent me this Robin Yount gold. This is literally like a gold-plated or metal card. Let's put it that way. Of the Hall of Fame baseball card of my favorite baseball card of all time, Robin Yount. So fitting for my collection. Like, I'm going to take it out of this slab that it came in, and I'm going to put it in one of my own Double D slabs when I get a thicker version of the Mag Pros, because I just think it needs to be in there. And then I can talk about, this is an official Topps card. Topps made these. And for him to send this to me, him and Leah sending this is like the greatest gift ever. I can't believe it. I'm going to crack this out just to feel it. It's an exact replica of the actual card in a metal form. Just a really special card for me. And you guys, if you watched my channel at all, I made a huge push to get Robin Yount's card into the Hall of Fame. As you can see, I'm a huge fan of that card. It's my favorite baseball card of all time because of the reason that I've mentioned so many times. When I was a kid at my friend's house, I found a stack of 1975 Topps cards, and there was a Robin Yount in that stack. And I never forgot it to this day, that moment of holding that card in my hand. And I've been addicted to that card ever since. And I want a whole album full of 75 Robin Younts. Like, I would love to have 40 of them again. Probably had 40 of them in the past. I sold off all the off-centered ones, and I've been collecting, just the perfect centered with no print dots or anything like that. Cards like this that just strike me. I pick them up. I mean, I think I've had this one forever. This is one of the first ones I ever probably grabbed. But those ones I kept. And I continue to find ones that I just love. It's just my favorite card of all time. Every time I hold one, every time I look at one, and I have quite a few on my wall right now. Another shout out I want to give is to Topher from Cincinnati Kid, the Cincinnati Kid. Topher, he sent me a care package, and this was in it, this Mike Trout. Man, I wish Topps did refractors as well as Panini. I don't collect Panini cards because there's no logo, and they're so sporadic with their numbered cards. They just make millions of them, and to me, I can't get behind it. But this card's sick, and what I love is just the way the etching is on everything, man, Topps needs to start doing their refractors again like this. And Topher sent me some epic cards. One in particular, a 75 Topps card that I'm literally slabbing up in my slab. I don't have it. So somehow he got 175 Topps that's dead centered. I'm not going to tell you what it is. He sent me a nice letter and some other cards. I just want to give a shout out to him. Cincinnati Kid, I love watching his channel, just like Paul, Fast Breaks and Breakfast. Both those guys, I truly enjoy watching their channels and the passion they have for cards. So check them out. And Paul and Leah also sent me other gifts, and I'm going to share those in the future. But thank you guys. And then I'm going to share with you guys a pickup and two other gifts from friends from the past. Not past friends, just gifts that were sent to me in the beginning of my YouTube journey that blew my freaking mind. Now, one of the greatest gifts I ever received in my life as a card of cards up to this point in my life, and this was 3 years ago, was this from Doug DK Cardboards. Dougie, baby, this was from you, and I treasure this card. It is the most glorious baseball card ever. Combo cards are my jam, and this is Ted Williams and the big clue with his sleeveless shirt, with his biceps sticking out. Man, this card is just magical. It's magical. And this was a gift. Like, I just don't understand. It blew my mind when guys send me gifts to this day. And this was one of the very first baseball card gifts I ever got on YouTube. And Doug just knocked it out of the park. I could not believe that he bought this and then sent this to me. Now, I asked him, but he sent this ungraded, and I said, hey, is it okay if I send it graded? He's like, of course. You know, so this is when I was sending cards to get graded. Today, I would just put this in one of my Mag Pros and make the label myself. But this beauty, oh my gosh. And I'm sharing this because I have a card I picked up recently that goes with this set. So let me put this in Drew, little slab holder right there. And let me share one more card from that set that I got as a gift from Shane Shoebox Legends, and another one from that set that I just think is so special. These 1958 combo cards. This one of Harvey Kuhn and Al Kaline. I love the guys in the background. Something about this photo. I truly enjoy this baseball card so much. It's just a magical card. And he sent me this thing dead centered, beautiful copy. If every single baseball card in my collection would look like this, it'd be the best collection in the whole world. This is what I strive for when I find my vintage cards. This exact condition, it is absolutely a gem mint 10. For vintage, for me, for my eye, it is spectacular. This thing is in a glorious 4. I love this card. I can just stare at it all day. And what I love is I have reading glasses on right now. And I just got reading glasses for the first time because I can't read the backs of these cards. I can't read the dates. And on videos, I can't read them. I'm looking through a screen, and I got these reading glasses because I put some of my my father-in-law's on. I go, can I try those? I put them on at Christmas when we were looking at cards with my nephew. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can read. So I'm really excited to do videos again and be able to read the cards and look more closely. Like looking at this card, it's seriously one of the greatest looking baseball cards in my entire collection. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. So let me put that there. And this is my pickup that I grabbed, I don't know, probably a month ago. I haven't shared it. And it's Willie Mays, Duke Snider, Rival Fence Busters. And I have looked for this card for years because I never found one in the condition that I wanted until now. This thing is absolutely marvelous. Two of the greatest hitters of all time, especially back in the 50s. These two guys were bonkers. Duke Snider just bombing home runs. The guy's most underappreciated player. You could put him on the list with Eddie Matthews and so many guys that if you put stats up like they did back then today, these things would be the modern, just bonkers prices. Guys would be shooting through the moon. Look at this card. Oh my gosh, it's just a really, really stunning baseball card. Exactly how I love my cards to look. My Topps cards in particular, just like that. Just like that. And this thing is now in an album, all three of them on the same page. Now I need one more. Actually, I think I have one on my wall. Now that I think about it. Oh, no, I don't. I need one more from this set so I can have an entire binder page, and it would be the greatest binder page ever, as I always say. God, look at that card. You guys know I'm really all about condition of cards, and when I come across magical copies like this in a lowly 5, I think this was like 50, 60 bucks. I don't remember what I paid. I know you're like, how can you not remember? Well, I don't remember, but you can look, and I most likely probably paid more than anyone's ever paid for a 5. But it looks better than most 8s and 9s out there. Ah, it's beautiful. I love it. I love the right up on the back. It's just awesome. I hope my year is filled with more cards like this. More combo cards. I have one more coming in the mail. I hope my year is filled with perfect eye appeal, epic baseball cards. That's how I love doing it. Now, one more thing that I have to share, because in that video that I shared this pickup, man, it wasn't focusing proper. And since I shared the Robin Yount, I absolutely have to share one of my favorite purchases of the last 3 years of my life. One of my favorite purchases ever was this stunning 1975 Topps George Brett mini rookie card in the most perfect condition ever. This thing is just a stunner. Dead freaking centered, 100 on my score out of 100. You just don't see copies like this ever in any grade. 8s are off-centered. 9s are the only time you're going to see these in a condition like this. And I just had to share it again so I can sit in my bed and watch this at night with glasses on. Now I know it's focusing. It's just a beautiful baseball card. I kid you not, this is one of my favorite cards in my entire collection, because the time I spent looking for this and finally finding the example that fits in my collection. So let me put this up. I'll just put it right here. Cover up Doug's card right there. And the last card I want to share with you guys is just a cheap purchase that I made after Rickey Henderson passed away. And I had seen this card, over my lifetime so many times. I probably have this in a box upstairs. It is the Leaf card. I don't even know what year. I can read it. 1991 Leaf card. Everyone will remember this if they collected cards back then. And I had to have it. This thing cost me a whole $1.50 shipped. Free shipping. And this is going in my one-touch collection. I decided to, I did a one-touch collection, but I took most of them out and upgraded them to Mag Pros. But I left about half in. And then this year I'm going to be buying cheap cards that are really cool like this from my childhood, or any cards that I see. I'm not going to enter them into my spreadsheet. It's going to be very simple. Any cards under $5 will go in these. And I'll do like the cheese box that Shane does and share them once in a while. And for my own joy, I can go through them. And this card to me is just an epic card. I saw a PSA 10 of this go for like $120, and I was like, dude, I just bought that card for $1.50. I can't tell the difference. It looks magical. I love this card of Rickey. Rest in peace. There you go, guys. That's what I got for you today. Something super simple. I'm actually really hungover. We had a party last night with friends, our neighbors. But I really wanted to get a video out today. Hopefully this thing uploads. Thank you guys for all your gifts, Paul and Topher. Really appreciate it. Go check out their channels. And until next time, hope you guys are inspired out there and not influenced by anyone on YouTube. Run that stuff through your brain and collect how you want to collect and make it your hobby. That's what I do, and I'm going to continue to do throughout the year. Until next time, double shaka!